Okay, so we back. That was a couple of minutes. Now, I took the liberty of pouring a couple of shots. But before we get into this product that I want to show y'all, now this is some shit. Some may say it's corny, you know what I'm saying? But this is what happens when you're on Amazon in the middle of the night, getting your drink on, looking at new shit. This is what happens. But before we get into the product that I got right here on deck, let's do a quick product recap. All right, real quick, without even showing product and just going on, we'll just talk about the shit. All right, so the first product recap, the Beats pill, is what you see right here. Now this one you can see the Beats pill on a scale of 1 to 10. The Beats pill is so much win, it's ridiculous. All right, the Beats pill is my second favorite Bluetooth speaker. It's my first favorite portable Bluetooth speaker. All right, I like it better than the Harman Kardon. It's my first favorite portable Bluetooth speaker. As far as overall Bluetooth speakers, it's my second favorite behind the Big Blue. And if you're gonna go to top 3, it's Big Blue, Beats pill, and the Harman Kardon. All right, the Beats pill. You hear that for yourself. All right. Now look, just in case you don't know, matter of fact, so I got this connected to my Note. So I can't even hit y'all with the, let me see, do I got any music on here? Nah, I can't even hit y'all with any music. You see my Google Play, I didn't even install it yet and all that. All right, so, but no need to even get into that. Trust me when I tell you the Beats pill is so much win, yeah. T, did you hear how loud this shit was when I played that shit earlier with the Beats pill, when I played the Zedge ringtone, yeah?
And it's so clear, though.
It's so clear.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's been on this whole time. Keep in mind, it automatically turns off once it realizes that there's no signal. So if I disconnect my Bluetooth, it'll automatically turn off. But you see that red light that's on there. So it's been on all this time. Beats pill is ridiculous. Next, the Skull Candy Crusher. All right, where's them shits at? Oh, I bought them out here to show y'all. Matter of fact, I said I wasn't gonna show y'all, but here they go right here. Yo, these shits, man, I'm telling you, as far as quality music, no, okay, not the best quality music. If you plan on listening to Beethoven, Mozart, or some shit, you don't want the Skull Candies, all right? You don't want those. If you're looking into listening to some classical music and you want to hear the complete orchestra, you want to hear all of the cymbals, all of the cello, you want to hear each instrument, you know, precisely and clear, then you better get something different. But if you want to hear some Bobby Shmurda, you know what I'm saying, about a week ago, if you want to hear some crazy shit like that with bass just banging in your ear, shaking your whole head, trust me, the Skull Candies is what you want to check out. The price for them, all right, the price is $100. You got to put a battery in it, but the battery gonna last long because remember, it turns off and on by itself. $100, you cannot go wrong if you into that hardcore hip hop music and you just want to hear bass, you know, banging through your ear holes, yo. Yeah, get that. Next, the Odison Reflex. Now, go to that video for yourself. I was just, me and some other cat was just, you know, going back and forth on this video. The Odison Reflex, check out that video for yourself. That's the little 15-watt aluminum dual USB wall adapter. That's simple. That's a simple product. Y'all already know my saying, simple but effective. Now, I had this other cat just hit me up a little while ago, was like, yo, $40 for that shit? Yo, fuck that shit. I could get one on eBay. I could get some other shit for $3 on eBay. And my response to that is, yeah, go. You could do that. You could do that. Do that all day, all right? You could do that all day if you want. But with me, sometimes I go with quality over quantity. I don't give a fuck about a $3, you know, a little $3 charger as opposed to a $40 if the $3 one is going to be bullshit. T, do you remember the other day I came home, both of us came home, and we smelled some shit burning. Yes. Like, we come in the house, smell some shit burning. Y'all see, I got a whole bunch of these 7-watt, 7, 6, 5 USB wall chargers that you could plug in 7 devices, 6 devices, and all that. Some of them is expensive, and some of them is cheap. So now I got this cheap shit. I think that was the Anchor shit, yeah? I think that might have been the Anchor joint. Yeah, it was nice. It was cheap. It was about $20, but after maybe I only had that one for maybe 2 months. All right, so it might be $20. 2 months later, I come in the crib, I smell something burning. So I pick up the Anchor shit. The LED light that's supposed to be on it to let you know that it's on, the LED light is off. The shit is mad hot and it smells like it's burning. So I'm like, damn, imagine if I didn't come home today. Imagine if I went out of town or something, 2-3 days. You come home, I got my Nexus charging on that. I got my LG Tone Pros and like 2 battery chargers charging on that. And matter of fact, and a Bluetooth speaker because it's, five port desktop charger. So I got 5 joints plugged in. Come home and your fucking house burned down because you want to save $20. That's exactly what I mean by sometimes you got to spend a couple of extra dollars. Now look, like I said, if you want, you go buy that eBay shit for $3 if you want, do that. The same way when I showed y'all these cases, y'all just seen, which will bring me up into my next shit. All right, let me show y'all something real quick. All right, so the Odison Reflex, yes, $40, but it's real aluminum, it's real quality. When I plug that shit in and put it on my desk, the shit looks sick. All right, so look, it might be $40. That might be too much for you. I understand that. But if you want quality shit, $40 is a small price to pay. That's something that you'll never have to buy twice. You could save some money and buy it off eBay for $5, but you might end up having to buy that shit again in 3 months. Just like that desktop charger, gotta buy another one. All right, so let's see. Drunk Killer Instinct matches. Shout out to everybody who watched that video of the Killer Instinct matches. Yeah, and a lot of cats was hitting me up like, oh, you see me doing work. Like, some nigga hit me up talking about, was you really drunk? You look like you was like mad concentrating and doing your thing. Was you really drunk? And my answer to you is this. T, you could chime in and let me know if I'm lying. The only time I play Killer Instinct is when I'm drinking. I don't come home from work and like, let me play some Killer Instinct. I don't do that. I play Killer Instinct pretty much once a week or twice a week, but mainly on Tuesday nights when I'm getting my drink on, like last Tuesday night. Then I'm throwing some Killer Instinct. So, of course, I was definitely drunk. And a lot of times, believe it or not, you know how people get in the car and they think that they could drive better when they drunk? And you feel like you could drive better because you're drunk? It's the same thing when I'm playing video games. I feel like I play better when I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? So to answer that question, yes, I was really drunk, and that's just how I move out. So if I'm playing sober, I might have even been better or worse, who knows? But when I'm drinking, I get it in Killer Instinct. You see for that video for yourself. Shout out to everybody who's seen. I think that was the second game, that TJ combo comeback. And T, you seen that live that night. Remember when I was making mad noise? I got this microphone too. I'm gonna show y'all this shit next week. I just ordered this microphone so I can start doing the live commentary. Cause y'all gotta see y'all gotta hear my reactions. Like when I do some of this crazy shit, I don't just play video games and sit in the couch like, yeah, I'm getting money. Y'all be getting mad hype. I be talking mad shit. Sometimes the other cat got on their microphone and they talking shit, and I gotta respond, So whatever, we'll see what it is. Note 4 unboxing. That is what it is. You seen it for yourself. And the last couple of videos I did was all those speaking cases. Now, this brings me to my next point. The same point I was making with that Odison Reflex joint. It's up to you if you want to go to eBay or you want to go to AliExpress or, you want to go to some of these bootleg sites and you want to buy, fake shit. That's up to you. You do that if you want. Me personally, if there's a case on speaking, like I can get on Amazon. Now, keep in mind, when you go to Amazon, all you have to do is just go and look at the seller. All right? If it's a speaking case and it's sold from speaking, then you know that's going to be official. Now, you've seen all those videos for yourself. Those cases was like anywhere from $10 to, I think the maximum one I did yesterday was $17.99. So all of those cases was less than $20. Now, if you want, you could go and get some shit like this. All right, now this is what you call a fake speaking case. Now you see how the speaking cases come with the orange. This is gray. All right, there's no. This I got this in the mail. You seen this one before because I never even took it out of the box. Just got it in the mail. This is what it looks like because I was curious. I'm like, let me see what's the hype because a lot of cats been hitting me up on my videos. Oh, that same case that you did for $16.99, I could get it on eBay for $3. Yeah, then when you get on eBay for $3, this is what it looks like. You see the speaking part that's supposed to be orange is gray. This is the sticker. Not even a real sticker. It basically came open. Now let's look at the case because that's what's most important. The case. So let's see. T, we're gonna have a shot in a second. I just want to see you. Just want to prove a point. All right, so you pull this out. Now this is the case. Now of course you might say, okay, yeah, this pretty much looks and feels like a speaking case. You know, it looks official. Let's see inside this joint. Okay, see, so they've got the little certificate inside of there. But you see the web pattern on the inside. Somebody who deals with real speaking cases, you can tell that the web pattern is normally glossy. This one is matte. So, you know, you can feel it. It feels pretty good. Let's do the smell test. Smells like cheese. I don't know. Smells like mozzarella cheese. But the point is, yeah, this case, you might save a couple of dollars on it. That's all good. But when you put it on and your camera cutout is a little bit off, that's a whole waste of. Now, you might say, okay, the speaking one is $20. This one was $5. Yeah. Okay, so you save $15. Now you get it. The camera cutout doesn't work right. Case doesn't close all the way. Doesn't have a full snap. You see a little space in between. Whatever. It may work. It may not. But the point is, if it doesn't work, if it works, then you got to win. Fine. We'll leave it at that. But if it doesn't work, yeah, you save $15, but now you got to get another one. You got to wait for shipping and all that. So now you lost, even though you save a couple of dollars, but you end up losing. Now this one, it does look like, it looks like it's all right. This one's probably like $5 or, maybe $6 or whatever. It definitely looks all right. What phone is this for anyway? I think this is for S5. Do I have my S5 on deck handy? Let's see. Let's drop the S5 in here and see. They gotta be S5 case. Let's drop the S5 in here and see. Let's see, maybe it does fit good. Okay, so it actually does fit good. Let's see. Now I gotta play with this shit. It has a tight snap to it. Whatever. This one might be a win. I could have gambled and won with this, but the point is, it's all a gamble with this. When you're buying these bootleg shits, it's a gamble. You might have came off. Let's check everything looks like it's lined up into the right spaces. I might actually rock this for a minute, see what it is. But I actually got this just because I wanted to see. But if it's up to me, I think I'd rather just, spend the extra couple of dollars and support you. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend an extra couple of dollars and get the guaranteed real shit, the guaranteed money back guarantee, the guarantee if the shit don't work or if there's a problem, you can send it back, no hassles. Now, one thing I will say about this one came from, I don't know, maybe Japan, China, somewhere, Hong Kong, but it did take a while to come. This shit took forever to get here. But this one looks like this one actually looks like it might be a good look. It's a little bit tight to get out. I haven't used the official one for the S5. I got one like this for my Note 3. But that's the only thing now. You see, it seems really, really tight. But this is that might be something that you're looking for if you want your shit to stay down like that. This is cool. All right, this is cool. This one was like about $5. You could see though the difference. If you deal with real speaking cases, you could see the difference on this one. Like that looks a little bit cheesy. Whatever, man. But if you just need a quick phone case, then do that. But me personally, I'm not gonna just say, okay, since this one is good, I'm gonna just, only specifically buy these little cheap shits. No, I'm gonna continue buying the real shits. Because when I get it, I like the official presentation. I like my little certificate of authenticity, and I like to know that if there's a problem, I can send the shit back. I'm almost 100% sure if there's a problem with this, they're gonna tell you to go eat a dick. All right, so we'll leave it at that. Now, let's have a quick shot, and I want to show y'all this product. What is this? Okay, some smart case shit. Yeah, you see, this is the shit that came with it. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these knockoff shits, a lot of these knockoff shits be good, but it's the same thing like when you buy knockoff sneakers and you buy knockoff anything. A lot of the shit, you might get it and you open it out the package and you be like, oh shit, this shit is exactly like the real shit. And then, a few weeks later, when something breaks on it or something that's not supposed to normally fall apart starts falling apart, that's when you see the real effect of it. You might not see it fresh out the box. You might be like, oh, this shit looks exactly like the S-View case from Speed, and the same shit. Oh, fuck that shit. I'm getting this shit. But then a couple of weeks later, when some shit that you see how this is like a little bit off, when some shit that's not supposed to breaks, then you be like, oh damn, I should have just got the real shit. Whatever. All right, so let's check out this product I got for y'all real quick, and then we'll get up out of here. T, let's have a shot. Let me see. I think this is mine. This is yours, yeah. I'm getting turned up.
Let's do it.
Let's do this shit. Yeah.
Drink up, bitches.
Now, let me check my flight real quick one more time. So far, so good. Oh, shit. 1 more minute late. That's even better. All right. Extra minute late. I'm still in there. I want to show y'all this product that I got from Amazon. And it's, some may say it's kind of corny. Some may say it's kind of cute. But the point of this product is this. Holiday season is coming up. This is the time that you want to start getting shit like this, putting in your house, and giving out to the kids, giving out to the people at your job. You know, looking like, Joe Christmas, all right? So here's the first product we got. We got the Beyond Cell music box. Now, I know what you're saying. This shit look mad cheap. I know this. But I want to show y'all something, right? Because, with me, I start my Christmas shopping and for all of my dudes at work. And when I say dudes at work, of course I mean like cats that I just that I just rock with like that. Not really my close friends, because my close friends, I don't, I get them what they want. But when there's people at work and there's grab bags and all that, you get what you get. Y'all know the deal. So this is something that if you want to drop in the grab bag, it's $20, but it's still good. And I'll show y'all why in a minute. Let me pull up the tablet. Let me show y'all this shit real quick. Amazon.com, of course. Now, this is the Beyond Cell Music Box phone speaker amplifies music without Bluetooth and wires. All right, so you get that? It amplifies your music without using a Bluetooth connection or without using wires. And I got to show y'all. I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. All right, now this is $20. It comes in 3 colors. You got black, blue, and purple. All right, perfect for the ladies. Get them the purple one. Perfect for the kids. Get them the blue one. And if you just want to get one for your boy that work in the next cubicle, get him a black one. All right. Pause this and read it for yourself if you want. But magical sound amplifies functions for mobile phone or other electronic devices. All right, not just phones. No Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, or no wires are required. Okay. Supports iOS and Android devices. High efficiency. 15 hours playtime with 3 AA alkaline batteries. Lightweight and portable, multiple colors available. And now this is $20. All right, now let's pop this open and see what it looks like for $20. Now this is the Beyond Cell music box. When you get it, it's gonna look just like this. Now on Amazon they only got 3 colors, but on the back of the box they got red, blue, yellow, green, magenta, purple, and black. Okay, here go the specs right here. Magical sound, no pairs are set, iOS and Android, your power output, frequency range, whatever, low battery warning, whatever. Now I got it. I don't have any batteries, but I did test it out just now, like about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, right before we started this shit. I tested it out using a battery charger, and it works. All right, so this is what you're gonna get inside the box. File that to the side. Matter of fact, let me keep that box, because I'm probably gonna re-gift this shit. Yeah. You get the speaker. You get a micro USB cable. This would you could charge this with, or use it for auxiliary power. And you get your 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable. This way you can plug one end into the device, one end into your phone or your whatever device you got, and play some music. Now here go the instructions. Now the funny thing is the instructions read backwards. All right, so you gotta read them. You gotta read them left to right. All right, so you go like this. But it's pretty simple. I mean, you don't even need the instructions. Like I said, let me save. Normally I file the box to the side, like I just did. I file it bad hard, but I'm gonna save this box and save everything because somebody getting this as a gift. All right, somebody gonna get this as a gift in the next couple of days. Now, let's look at the actual speaker itself. It looks nice though. You see, it kind of looks like speaker grills is going all the way around it. This side you have your 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable, micro USB input, and if you look close, it looks like it's a little bit bent. All right, but it's 20 bucks. What you expect? On the bottom, this is where you're gonna put your batteries in. But like I said, I tested this out without batteries. I don't think yeah, this won't hold a charge. It'll work if you plug it in, but it won't hold a charge. All right, so you need to put batteries in this. Now, I just happen to have a battery charger on Dizette. Let me grab it. All right, so we'll plug one end in to output. We'll plug this in. See if we get some power on this. Okay, there we go. So we got some power. So I'm using this old school Decepticon charger joint. This was from I forgot what company I got that one from back in the days, but that should been working good though. Whatever company that was. What was the name of that dude that I started fucking with for a minute? He went out of business. He called cancer or some shit. Damn, I forgot his name, yo. But some cat, I forgot his name. I started fucking with this cat. He came out with his own line of products and all that. It was more like, not his own line of products, but he was kind of like a third-party distributor. I started fucking with this cat. Then he caught cancer and disappeared off the set. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, yeah. All right. Now, let me grab my iPhone because I do got some music on here. Let's do a little sound test on this. Now, T, we heard this earlier. It actually sounded alright. For 20 bucks, I could definitely see dropping some batteries in this and using this.
Yes. Definitely.
Let me see what kind of music I got on here. Where's my joint at? Let's see. All right, got to take it to the SoundCloud. I don't want to get copywritten, so I better find my nephew's joint. You see, and that's one thing that I hate about this iPhone is the no back button. That shit annoys me sometimes, or whatever. We'll see. Let's go to the hip hop. Let's go to Neverlink. Let me find my joint here. Talk amongst yourself for a second, fellas. I'm sorry. I normally have this set up. All right. Now, let's pause this because this light went off. Is this battery charger? Let's see. All right, so let's play some music first. And let's see if this works. All right, now, listen. This is the phone. Put it on this. No wires, no Bluetooth. You hear it? So basically what it's doing is amplifying the sound with no wires, no Bluetooth, no connections. You hear the music? Now look, I'm gonna just put it right on here. Not too much bass, not too much treble and all that, but it's louder though. Definitely louder. Let's see, is there any volume control in this? No volume, it's just from 0 to 100. Alright. There's no volume on this, you just go 0 to 100. You just make sure. Yeah, there's no volume control on this. But it amplifies your music. You see? It's on. Now look. This is the music coming from the iPhone. I'm just gonna put it right on top. No wires or nothing. This is actually kind of cool. Okay, I noticed. You gotta put it at the right spot. Show us something for Norwegian. That's different, nigga. I'm never thinking, nigga. Please don't make the offer. Alright, so we take it up. Alright, so whatever phone you got your music playing, just drop it right on. That means I don't change shit, nigga. I just step up in the spot. You see? I'm not even touching it. Yeah, the closer you get, it gets louder. Alright, so let's have a shot real quick. This is alright, yeah? Have a shot while we listen to these young niggas. spit their shit, yeah. Listen to Young Mo spit his shit, yeah.
Muscle line, never late. On the queue, never late. Who are you, never late. Rose go rolling. Hoes don't know me.
Not the best sound in the world, though. Definitely not, yo.
Don't know action. No
It definitely amplifies. Look.
No ask you.
Now look, this is better than if you at work listening to this shit.
Yeah.
Imagine listening to your music at work like this. On the dock. You be like, oh, this shit sound weak, so you put it right here.
Think for too long. I gotta think for you blondes. I need a
Nah, this is alright. You have a drink for this shit. This is alright.
Before I link with you. Niggas hate me too strong. That nigga ain't think he bone. He's so linkable. With a bad bitch, plus she mad rich.
See? This is actually, this is kind of cool, yo. And, alright, so let me pause the music. The good thing about this is, if you don't want to get, you know, AAA batteries, because it's supposed to take AAA batteries, if you want, you could do like you see me doing right now. Get yourself a battery charger, connect it. So you put the battery charger on your desk and put this right next to it, and that's it. So now when you got your cubicle or whatever, you can play your music through your phone. When your boss and everybody's gone or you go on your lunch break, you take this. Now you can play some music a little bit louder. We y'all in the back staircase smoking and rolling dice and all that. Put this down on the floor, play some music. This is not bad, all right? On a scale of 1 to 10, this is cool. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is cool. It's $20. Y'all already know holiday season is coming around. A lot of these grab bags and a lot of these Secret Santa and all that shit, the maximum price be $20. Depending where you work at. Now, places, you know, certain places, they might try to get fancy and the maximum might be 50, then you gotta, you know, get something else. But the average place, Secret Santa and your mystery man, all that, the shit is fucking $20. You can't go wrong with this. I know if I did a Secret Santa, I'd rather have this. I'd rather somebody give me one of these instead of giving me a New York Yankee hat or a tie or a gift certificate to Subway to go get lunch or some bullshit. This is something I can actually go out and buy some batteries and use. Or for a nigga like me that got all these battery chargers, I can turn around and use this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is this is alright. This is alright. T, throw this to the side for me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put this back in the box, put everything back in this, and I hope niggas at my job don't be watching my videos, because somebody getting this for their Secret Santa, somebody getting this as a gift for Xmas, somebody getting this in the grab bag. Look, you see, just throw this right back on here.
Boom.
Bang. And I'll just throw a little piece of tape on this. That's it. Make it look like, you know, because it looked like it came straight from China, so you're not expecting a fancy presentation. I'm gonna throw a little piece of tape on this shit and wrap it up nice, and wrap this shit up nice, and they gonna think about it. Think about it. For $20, you can't get too much shit. All right, for $20, you could get some pranks or some bullshit. You could get maybe a wireless mouse or some corny shit. But something like this, no wires, no Bluetooth. The average old person could use this because there's nothing to figure out. There's no buttons to turn on and off. All you do is put some batteries in it and put your phone on top of it. So this is cool. You get to see your moms while she in the kitchen, cooking, making those grits and pig feet and all that. She can have this on the deck. Even if she's not into tech, she can just take her phone and put it on and listen to some music. This is a cool gift. And for kids. This is something that you give a little kid. Because, you know, a little kid, they might take care of it for a minute. They might not. They might have it and use it, and they might break it. They might drop it in the toilet. Who cares? Yeah? For $20, you come off looking like a boss. All right, so this is the Beyonce music box. Check this out for yourself. I'll throw the link up in the description. It is what it is. Well, now, with that being said, I said that to say this. That's the end of this Amazon Warrior episode number 11. All right, I had a good time. Shout out to all the stream gangsters out there. I see all y'all in the check-in. I'm going to hit y'all up in a little bit while I'm uploading these videos. T, let's have one more shot. Now, I normally like to end the videos with some old positivity, some old shit like that. But 2 weeks in a row, I'm really not even in the mood to start lecturing niggas. I'm kind of turned up. And when I get turned up, I don't want to get turned down by getting on some emotional shit. But I will say this. Out of all the tweets that came through from the Stream Gangsters and all that. I appreciate every single one of them. I really appreciate the dude that invited us over tea. I forgot his name just that fast, but
Ethan.
Not Ethan. The dude that invited us. Shout out to Ethan too, but the dude that invited us over. I think it was Phil.
Okay.
Because my man Phil that invited us over.
We watched Groundhog Day this week too.
Oh yeah, Ground.
Phil, the name.
Yeah, that was the dude named Groundhog Day. Yeah. Shout out to Phil.
I said hedgehog. All right.
Yeah.
Save yours. All right.
Yeah, save mine, yo. Save mine, yo. No,
That
that cancels out. You see, if somebody owe you a gill, if you owe somebody a gill, right? Somebody owe you a gill.
No,
somebody.
mine.
No, fuck that. If somebody owe you a
I
gill
want
and then they owe you one.
I gave it to you.
Okay, look, there's two ways. There's two ways you can figure this out.
All right, here we go.
You could you could cancel them out. You could each gill could cancel each other out, or you could just be like, all right, I want mine and you get yours. Normally we cancel them out, but I see T trying to play hardball tonight, so fine. You get yours, I get mine. Yo. Matter of fact,
let's do that.
Yeah, fellas.
You go first.
Fellas, look at the nail. Yeah. All right.
Let me get my nail file.
All right, so fellas, I'm gonna get my nail file out. T owed me a gill. I'm gonna get my nail file out. We're gonna get it popping, yeah. I'm gonna put this shit to the side at an angle. I'm going for the white meat, yo. We gill into the white meat. But anyway, let's bring it back. Shout out to my man Phil, and shout out to all those other cats out there. Let's have a drink too. This is the last shot for the night. Shout out to all these cats out there that's just like me, that live their life without looking at color lines, without looking at shit racially, without looking at shit as, okay, I can be friends with this cat because he got money. I can't be friends with this cat because he don't got no money. Shout out to everybody who live their life like me, who just have fun, who like to do shit. Like I said, if y'all watch my videos, you already know if you want to be my friend, you only have to have a few requirements. Right? You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be black. You don't have to be a gangster. You don't have to be a tech head. All you have to do is, if you're a dude that like you're living your life, like having fun. Look, my beach just turned off all that time now. It finally turned off, saving battery. Let's see. Oh, and my Note 2, 86% battery. We'll talk about that in the review. That's pretty good. Like I was saying, if you want to be my friend, if you're a dude that like getting money, you know what I'm saying? You like taking care of your family and you like having fun, then we can be friends. You know what I'm saying? If you're a racist or a hater, do not hit me up. All right. Shout out to all the Stream Gangsters. I'm not gonna turn this into a whole, Malcolm Farrakhan lecture. What movie was that? We were just watching. Oh, Boys in the Hood. Malcolm Farrakhan. All right, that's a new nigga. Yeah, I never heard of him, yo. I'm not gonna turn this into a whole lecture. But shout out to my man Phil for hitting me up and inviting him. Like I said, inviting me over. This is what it's all about, man. We all fun. We all about having fun. We all about living our life. And we all about having drinks and chilling with our family. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm having drinks. I'm chilling with my family, which is T and all of y'all Stream Gangsters out there. We all family. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all welcome to come over to my house. Like I said, just bring your own brown bag, yo. Because I ain't got enough food to cook for all y'all niggas here. I can't do it, yo. So bring your own brown bag.
You cook it up over there. I got y'all. Bring the food. All right,
so T said, you bring your own groceries. T will cook for all y'all niggas. So all y'all Stream Gangsters, hit me up in the comments and let me know what y'all want T to cook.
Bring the drinks and the ice.
Y'all heard it for yourself. Hold up. T trying to don't let T backtrack now. T said she will cook it if y'all bring the groceries. All right.
That's it.
You heard it for yourself. T said if y'all come through, bring the groceries, bring some ice, bring some drinks. For me, I'm look. All I ask for y'all, bring a couple of dollars because we be in the backyard. T and fellas, bring your girl too because T will need some help with all that cooking and shit. It's gonna be 1,000 of y'all niggas. Bring your girl too. You know what I'm saying? Bring some aprons.
Here we go.
Everybody chip in.
We gonna have a good time.
Do not bring any chicken feet, yo. That was just that post. That post.
Fried barbecue chicken feet. You like it curved?
See, when I posted that picture, I told y'all already. I posted that picture of the chicken feet. That was just a joke. I put it back. I get to the register, the shit back in the cart again. T trying to put the shit back in the cart. I'm like, T, you really want this shit? T talking about you gotta suck the claw off, yo. You don't know nothing about this. You gotta eat the claw, yo. Nah, look. Do not bring any chicken feet to the crib. All right, do not do that, fellas, ladies. Let's have a drink. Now, pig feet, I understand. I don't even fuck with that shit, but I understand that. Chicken feet, I don't even understand that shit. Like I said, all my Asian cats out there, hit me up in the comments if y'all want to use the claw to pick your teeth afterwards. I don't know. That's the only thing I can see that. I can see doing that, but whatever. We'll see. Look, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's wind it down. Let's do this. Now I can't even do the round of applause because the beast has turned off. But just visualize that shit yourself, yo. Fellas, ladies, let's do the usual outro and then we'll have a drink. Let me clear the throat. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And got to give a special shout out to everybody rocking with the Amazon Warrior. You already know the drill. Get your drinks ready. And my new shout out to all the Stream Gangsters. I see y'all. Every single person that hit me with the hashtag Stream Gangsters, this is a shot for y'all, all right? So next week, when y'all come through, let's hashtag Stream Gangsters. Let's get this shit popping on Twitter. Let's get our flow on Twitter. Let's be heard, all right? Shout out to all the Stream Gangsters. Oh yeah. One more thing. Almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, bring it back from the top. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, go eat a fucking dick. It's your boy Floss. I'm out. Deuces. And we out.